Tonight, the public had a chance to weigh in as San Diego County's largest school district works to make up a massive deficit.
San Diego Unified is facing a $112 million projected budget gap for the upcoming school year. CBS 8's Richard Allen is here now with more on the strategy that district leaders are taking and how this could mean very few teacher layoffs.
Well, that's right, and that's very good news compared to past years. In fact, tonight's budget workshop is the second in a series of workshops aimed at reducing San Diego Unified's looming budget deficit from $112 million to zero.
We met here in this auditorium for our first workshop 15 weeks ago, 107 days to be exact.
And in that time, the district's original projected deficit of $176 million has now been reduced by more than a third.
Show the public what we're doing, keep it all out in the open, and really foster that relationship of trust and accountability with the public.
Cody Pedersen is San Diego Unified's board president. He says while some cuts will be made in the district's central office, the most dramatic and wide-sweeping cost-saving measure is an early retirement plan offered to eligible district employees last month.
They estimated we would get 750 takers on our early retirement, and we ended up getting 968.
Those nearly 1,000 voluntary reductions aimed at employees who were nearing retirement anyway and not at the beginning of their careers means that any teacher layoffs will most likely be kept to a minimum, perhaps only a half dozen.
We anticipate little or no impact on the actual classrooms.
In fact, this early retirement strategy would most likely mean the district will need to recruit new educators down the line.
We will basically be navigating through this budget by hiring, ultimately.
Case in point, more special education staff. Pedersen said that about 30 or so special ed staff district-wide have opted for early retirement, and already many special ed class sizes are larger than what the teachers union contract allows for.
So we're really going to need to staff up on that side because we were not looking to reduce them.
The district's final budget is also contingent on what the governor's ultimate education budget is, which won't be finalized until May. And those state funds could also be impacted by the economy at the federal level and its new administration.
That's what we're going to be paying attention to. What are those economic indicators out there that could have an impact on the California state budget?
And district staff plans to present its second interim budget proposal to the board next month. And in June, the board is expected to adopt its final budget, a budget the district leaders say will be balanced.
So, Richard, this is talking about the upcoming school year, 2025-2026.
That's right, in September.
But we understand the 2026-2027 budget is also pretty...
That's an even bigger deficit. Right now, it's projected to be $210 million. But School Board President Cody Pedersen is hoping that these budget cuts they make now can be carried over into the following years to address that budget deficit and further deficits down the road. So they're hoping what they do this year will carry over into future years.
Just hope they can keep the integrity of the classrooms up. It's
absolutely, and it is good
news
news that we're avoiding teacher layoffs compared to past years.
By choice this time, it looks. Thanks so much.
Thank you.